Appamada's programs and facilities are supported through your generosity. Your support really does make a huge difference. You'll find a link for contributions on the website at appamada.org/contribute. Thank you so much.
All right, so good afternoon. Here we are. What we're going to do in the afternoon exercise is we're going to do all the ones that we did this morning. We're going to go through that, and we'll go through it a little bit faster so we can go through some new ones. We're going to extend even further. So that's what we're going to do. And I had thought that we might do this as a group, but maybe you guys would prefer to do it in small groups. Does anybody have opinions on that? So at the end, we get to talk with another person or a group of people before we come into the big group, after we do the meditation.
I guess I don't really know what we're doing or how to answer the question.
Okay, we're going to do the same thing we did earlier, only we're going to add some more to it.
Okay.
So I'll just make the decision. Horrible decision maker. Okay, so why don't we go, we'll go into couples, to pairs again, but not until we're ready to actually do the work together. So we'll start like normal, and then we'll go into pairs, and we may take a little bit more time. Well, this is going to take a little bit longer to do, but still we could probably do 10 minutes discussion together at the end when we are in the twosies, and then come back for group discussion. That's what we'll do. Okay. So, all right. So we're going to start from the same beginning. It's just going to be a little bit longer. So get yourself in a comfortable position for offering loving kindness. Get relaxed. If your shoulders feel tight, move them around a little bit. Just do what you feels like doing. We'll be sitting like this for a little bit. Okay, so same thing. We're going to start out by taking 2 or 3 deep breaths with slow, long, and complete exhalations. Again, just let go of any concerns or preoccupations you might have at the moment. And for a few minutes, feel again or imagine the breath moving through the center of your chest in the area of your heart. And now we're going to offer metta once again to ourselves with the following phrases. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be safe. May I be peaceful and at ease. be happy. May I be well. May I be safe. May I be peaceful and at ease. Remember the intentions of these expressions while you say them, and connect to them the intention of wishing yourself or others happiness. Notice any feelings that might be coming up. Connect with the ones that are warm and friendly, the ones that are loving, allowing them to grow as you repeat the phrases. And holding that image of yourself in your mind's eye to reinforce the intention. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be safe. May I be peaceful and at ease. And just repeat these another 2, 3 more times. As you've said these words of loving kindness to yourself, just feel what may be coming up from that. Just note it. Even if there's anger or sadness or anything like that. Just note it and then go back to the phrases. Now we're going to move on to a person in your life who you deeply care for. You can see them in your mind's eye. And slowly repeat the phrases of loving kindness. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. And just continue repeating these phrases and sinking into their intention or heartfelt meaning. Connect with the feelings that arise with the phrases so that the feelings can become stronger. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. Continuing offering these phrases to the one you deeply care for. Extending those loving phrases to a dear one. Feel any impact that may be having on your heart. Now we'll move to the people who are neutral for us.
You can talk louder.
Yes. So we're moving on to the people who are neutral in our lives. People who we don't know well, or we may not have strong feelings about one way or the other. Again, people such as clerks in the stores, or a taxi driver, or people you don't see very often. And extend to them the phrases of loving kindness. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. And just continue saying these phrases to this neutral person. And you might put the image of these individuals in your mind, or this individual in your mind, as you repeat them. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. And continuing to pay attention to your intention. Or heartfelt meaning. If feelings of loving kindness arise, connect the feelings with the phrases so that the feelings may become stronger as you repeat the words. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. And now we're going to pass on to the one with whom you have difficulty. And they sit quietly with this and offer the loving kindness phrases to the difficult ones. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. You can use these phrases or phrases that better represent the loving kindness you feel towards these beings. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. Again, connect to the energy, the intention, and the feelings that may come up according to that. Continue on with the phrase that you've chosen, or may you be happy, may you be well, may you be safe, may you be peaceful and at ease. And now we're going to turn our loving kindness toward everyone in our group, as a whole group, not just individuals, but the whole group, online and on site. Let us offer loving kindness to all of us in this circle. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. Just keep repeating that and see if there's any changes in your heart as you say these phrases to the members of our group. Is there something more tangible or not? Connect with the feelings that may arise. As you send them a heartfelt praise, may you be happy, may you be well, may you be safe, may you be peaceful and at ease. You repeat these phrases just a couple of times more. If it seems difficult to do it for a group of people, you might come in a little and ground yourself, and then start with the loving kindness again. And then you can broaden your field of awareness to extend to everyone here. You can take your time with this. Again, the phrase is, may you be happy, may you be well, may you be safe, may you be peaceful and at ease. Once you've incorporated the group into your awareness, open your heart further and extend it to our friends here, each one of us. Then attempt to open up a little bit more. Extend yourself further beyond the group. And extend loving kindness to all beings. To all beings. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. And just repeat some more of these loving kindness, phrases of loving kindness. Just extend it as far as you can to all beings. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. Extend it throughout the world, all places. This message of loving kindness coming from our hearts. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. Just continue this for a couple moments more. Extend this in all directions. North, south, east, west, above and below. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be peaceful and at ease. Connect with the feelings that may be arising. With their happiness and joy. Bring those in and just extend them out. If anger or sadness is arising, just note them. And come back to sending out metta. Or just realize they are parts arising that need to be seen. You can treat them with mindfulness and care. May all those beings within us, may they be happy. May they be well. May they be safe. May they be peaceful and at ease. Now slowly we come back to the body. Take your time, and if you had your eyes shut, open them and connect with the space around you. Take a minute and then we'll get together in our groups. Okay, so here we are back. Any comments from the online people?
Okay.
Before
A couple of things. This time I got my monster character coming out, what I've been calling my monster, and lots of frustration, irritation, anger, it felt very physiological. So that was surprising, and I got to observe and work with that a little bit. But also in our group, some conversation of deservingness came up, which has been mentioned before from different angles. How hard it is sometimes for us to believe, or for some of us to believe that we are worthy, of being happy, or, if that's not just greedy, or if, and I just wanted to sort of bring it into the room, because when I feel unworthy, that's just such a huge, it's not just like a door, it's like a Chinese wall. It's like a wall that's several meters thick between me and all the rest of all being. It's a really tough one. And I can be convinced by my conditioning and what's being said or done around me that's the case. And the hardest part for me is when I go into some kind of conditioning where I don't know how to get out. Like when I'm with somebody and we're not in conflict, I come forward and I connect. When I'm on my own or I'm in conflict,
Shut down.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Or I run away, or I turn away, and then I judge myself, which makes it even then it makes it not just an alone place, but a really awful, a more awful alone place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's uncommon, I think we do that to ourselves. Or we can do that to ourselves, and it can be really hard to get out of that. I think I think about this practice sometimes as being heaven and hell. 1 minute you can see for eternity, or you have a totally open heart and so forth and so on, and then 2 seconds later it is gone, and there's, you can't see your way out for anything. And so I think that happens, but I think ultimately we have to listen to the negative voices and not to pay attention to them. We have to know that that's not our true selves, that's, again, some part that's railing about something or other, is really giving us a hard time. Our conditioning is just kicked in big time and we believe it. And it's the believing that's really hard to get around. But we have ways we can remember, and it's about that. And unfortunately, I think a lot of times too, when we get in that place, I know I'm like this, I head for aloneness. I don't want to be around anybody, I don't want anybody to see me like this, I can't be, I just can't tolerate it myself. So, which is the worst thing to do, is to isolate it, because it just makes it worse. So we can know that, and then choose another path, and particularly a path where you choose somebody who understands that, as opposed to somebody who might not have any kind of practice or anything, or be upset because you're not talking to them the way they want to be talked to or something. So yeah, I just think that's a real thing. That's just part of the practice that we deal with, is being able to remember and figure out how we can remember. What do we need to do to remember that we have this other aspect of ourselves? And I don't know that Metta will help that. One can try it, and deal with the parts. That's one way. Or like I say, a good way is with being around other people who understand this stuff. It doesn't have to be a therapist, it's just somebody who gets that that's the way we act when we're being controlled by our conditioning, instead of being able to actually see. And sometimes it's like really nice to be around an animal or be outside, but you have to remember that. You have to really remember.
And choose it. That's the
Choose
other
it.
part.
That's a whole nother thing too, yeah. So I think it's worthwhile to bring that kind of stuff up, so I appreciate you doing that, because it's yeah, I think that we all go through that, and so one has to find their way. Their way to know how to kind of get out of it without staying in it as little as possible, because it's not healthy for us. Yeah.
Just one thing, it has always helped me when I recognize when want to go into that bunker, that I'm not the only one, and that I'm not alone in those feelings.
Oh, yeah.
And that, it's always a relief to recognize
Yeah.
You can picture other people up there in that bunker, right?
Well, in their own bunkers next to my
This is
bunker.
my bucket.
Let's not overshare.
Yeah, I can so relate to that, Jeanette, because mine, this last one, I was just tired, and I finally, I wasn't having it, resisting it, and I finally okay, just be what you are. Okay, you're exhausted, right? And so what helped was giving Metta to the exhausted one. And it kind of went into the IFS, this part that had come up earlier this week for me was, oversharing, but anyway, the bad mother. And it's a picture of this woman sitting on a curb, all by herself, and she's got her little thing, but when I let myself recognize it, and then that part, there's that space in between. And I saw, the woman sitting, and she was just sitting there on that curb, and she had one of those cloaks with the hood over, and I'm like, okay, so what do you need,
Yeah.
And she said, I need you to sit by me. So I sat by her, and so what you doing? I'm waiting for well, what came into mind was what was it? Lady and the Tramp, where they pick them up in the dog to take them to the pound with the truck. And she's waiting for the, van or whatever it was that picks up all the bad mothers, And anyway, so I said,
That's so sad.
it's awful, but you know what? It takes it out of being blended to this, because there's also part of me that's recognizing how kind of ridiculous it is a little bit. And then I also thought about that place with all the bad mothers, and they're just all types of, mothers who've really tried, right? And having compassion and not being alone.
Rosemary.
Rosemary.
So, Geneva, I identify with this a lot too, and it's sort of like, well, when is my next big, moment going to happen? That's difficult. And what I was wondering about what we've been doing this day and a half is whether kind of a concentrated effort on this particular prompt would help, because it's sort of training us in love and in preparation for the next time that we get triggered. Maybe that was my musing about that, because it's going to happen. You have certain history, it's going to happen. And how to be with it, maybe in a more loving way, like maybe there's a little wedge of space where there could be compassion for and impermanence comes into it too. That since we've been through it so many times, we know that it doesn't last. It happens and it's like a storm. It happens and it's over. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Thank you.
That's the part, maybe you didn't hear it, I don't know, I wasn't being heard very well the first night, the first night. That Sharon Salzberg was saying precisely that if you look at it, you realize it has the 3 marks of existence, and that is the dukkha. The first one is anicca, which is impermanence, and the second is dukkha, and the third is anatta, which is no self. So there's no substantial self to this. So we can look at it, that's the wisdom of this, when these parts come up, you can kind of see through them that they're actually empty. That's one way, that's using the mindfulness. But just using the, and it's come up several times, using the IFS stuff. You brought it up yesterday, I believe, and then you brought it up today, and yesterday probably too. But yeah, that I think is really, really helpful in being able to see whatever it is that's seems to be upset, that they're tired or they're, you know, however it manifests, doesn't matter. For us to see it as that's a part of us. And the minute that you see it as a part, you're no longer blended with it. Instead, you know that it's over there and then you are here. So that's the first step of it. And then going through the process of actually being compassionate toward that part, it can really help work your way out of it. Because if you turn and look at it and then you see it for what it is, you know, it's this really sorrowful character, you know, name your brand, and you can feel compassion for that and really spend the time to get to know it, because that's usually what's going on, is these parts are saying, listen to me, you never pay attention to me, or, you know, that kind of thing. And then just by turning, it's that action of turning makes all the difference in the world, because you make a connection. You make a connection to this part of yourself. Yeah, and then you have to do it over and over and over again. But it gets better.
Well, I really like what Rosemary said about that we're training ourselves for love.
Oh, yeah.
I hope I don't forget that.
It's a nice way of looking at it.
Thanks for that, Rosemary.
Is it time? Okay, it's way past time again.